What is up, everybody? Joe here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Silver. On the previous episode, we got the Slowpoke, who are here now. There you go. We got them out of the Slowpoke well. They were being held captive by Team Rocket, who were cutting their tails off to sell them for $1 million freaking dollars. But we got them out. And we also got Kurt now, who can make us Pokeballs from apricorns. Speaking of apricorns, I have one right here. The white apricorn we got before, which is going to be a ball I'll show you in a second. When I go inside to go get it, it will be fish for your ball, the fastball. So now we can catch, I guess, fast Pokemon. It's not like how it was in the further generations, the generations after this, where it's if you use the Pokeball in the first turn, you're gonna be all but likely to grab a Pokemon, which is always one of my favorite balls to use. But if we go in here, a Slowpoke have returned. When my apprentice has to come back from Ilex Forest. Where in the world could that lazy guy be? Where in the world? Wait, where in the world is that lazy guy? Where in the world? Yeah, where in the world is that lazy guy? In the Ilex Forest. You just said it. Where in the world is that lazy guy? Yeah, he has to come back from the Ilex Forest though. Where else can he be then? Nardia? Anyway, we are here in the second gym. So here we go. Bugsy's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Really? You know what gym we're dealing with? Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are also super effective. Alright, so now we're dealing with our first set of twins. I know I don't mean that kind of in a questionable term. I'm just saying we're dealing with our first twins right here. And unlike in Gen 3, thank God, it's actually a one-on-one battle and it's separate Pokemon. If this was Gen, 3 or 4, this would be a double battle. I mean, it won't be as bad because it's still bug Pokemon, but still. If you know my track record in other games I've played where I mentioned my displeasure for double battles, and of course it gets better in Gen 5 with triple battles, but that's for another game, another time, and possibilities if I manage to get a better computer enough to play DS games, but that's besides the point. There's a Ladybug, and still, even though it's Gen 2 and the original Gen 2 games, look at Ladybug. It looks so cool. Just, I mean, in this case a sheep, but look at Ladybug. It literally doesn't have a care in the world at all. At all. But besides that point, oh, double goodness. Yes, it is. Indeed. Indeed. Just like the Bellas. Only in this case, it's basically the equivalent, I'll say. Beat him in 2 seconds. Alright, so this guy has Caterpie. I don't think we dealt with a Caterpie yet. But here we go. Our first Caterpie experience. And actually, fun fact for those who don't ever know this or don't know. Caterpie and another Pokemon have practically the same cry. That little thing they do, that little noise they make, it's another Pokemon that we'll probably deal with it eventually. But they have the same cry, and it's crazy. I'm like, really? There goes Weedle. I think we dealt with Weedle already. Weedle usually see. Alright. I lost my train of thought, and I was gonna get a little scatterbrained for a second, just making a jumbled up sentence. Which is like, welcome to Judub, everybody. For those who haven't seen a video before, it happens. So this guy, you see it's a little Slowpoke. Woo, you're mighty. But my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. Now, when he says that, well, what can his Pokemon be? Does anybody have a guess of what this grown-up Pokemon can be? Quote-unquote, grown-up? It's a Paris. Fear of the world, everyone. Paris has come to destroy us all. This is how we're all gonna die in, like, what's the opposite of 2012? 2021. There we go. I'm that new guy, the conspiracy theory. Paris will become real and destroy the world with his 2 mushrooms on top of his back. We'll all get psychedelic and crazy, and that's how the zombie apocalypse begins. And Jesus.
Hooray for censorship!
Alright, I decided to cut out for a second because I said something. I don't want to start a war, okay? Anyway, back to the game. I am now facing this guy who actually has the whole Weedle evolution line. So we have Weedle. The first one, obviously. This one kind of gets funny too. So yeah, we have our Weedle. Look what direction this guy takes. He goes from Weedle all the way to the third. Oh, actually went to the second one. I'm shocked. I was going to say the third one, but the battle before he went straight to the third evolution, but now he just went to the second one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was expecting him to do one thing. He did the opposite. At least it makes you think that the game isn't actually as repetitive as you think. And the last one actually is the third evolution, Beedrill. So with Beedrill, I may or may not get this guy in one hit. So, but with him, he has Fairy Swipes. Not Fairy Swipes, freaking Fury. God dang it, what is it? Fury Attack, there we go. Which most likely, oh, I'm shocked. I was going to say most likely is going to hit me 5 times because of with my luck. But it didn't. I'm good. I'm shocked, but I'm good. And level 21, so I think we're going to learn Quick Attack. Yes, we are. Good, because I am tired of Tackle. Which is why I haven't been using it exactly. There we go. Ember is gone. I mean, Ember's gone. Thank God Ember's not gone, because that's something I would have done. Beat Benny. Just evolving isn't enough. Yes, you need to grind, not have a level 12 Beedrill. And of course, last but not least, Bugsy, who just turned his back on me. Were you trying to do something there, buddy? Don't scare me like that, okay? Alright, anyway. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is gonna make me an authority on bug Pokemon. What a great thing to be an authority of. Let's see. You step on it, it dies. You burn it, it dies. The flying Pokemon eat it. Yes, I'm an authority now on bug Pokemon. You too can be an authority on bug Pokemon. I'm now also an authority on flying type Pokemon, as they will all die by anything if they're trained by Faulkner. And in this case with Bugsy, he's an authority just by having a bug Pokemon. Just like the bug catchers. You too can have a grown-up Pokemon just by looking at it and going, you know what, you're grown up. That is the equivalent of a child who is like 16 years old who goes, Mom, F you. How dare you tell me to stay in the house because it's raining outside. I'm moving out. Hey, you're grown up now. And actually his main Pokemon, and I was just getting off topic, Scyther. Now, Scyther's actually another main Pokemon we'll probably be looking at, because we have another thing we can do later in the game. Well, not so much later, but pretty soon. Alright, this is another move he has, and I'm getting all over the place with this, but Fairy Cutter is Fairy Cutter. It works in consecutive ways that the more hits you do is the more power you get. So he just hit me, I lost like 4 health. It'll go from like 4 to 8, and it'll keep going the more he uses that move. And the reason I'm just telling you that now is because we'll get Fairy Cutter, but I'm not going to use it because Fairy Cutter, and it's just that. And it's actually technically a bug type too, so a bug type move, so it is what it is. Anyway, we defeated Bugsy. Amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. Oh, Bugsy, come on. Stop. Is everyone an expert? Everyone is an expert now. Everyone in his room is a Pokemon master. See, if Ash would have just caught up with you in this game instead of going into anime, he'd be good. He'd be like, yeah, I'm a Pokemon master now because Bugsy told me. End the series now. I'll just give us a new protagonist. His name is Joe Ketchum. The lower the bell goes, the better it gets. Which is, of course, what I said. Isn't it great? I discovered I just discovered it. He just discovered it. The move sucks. He's probably looking at that tree now like, oh, it does suck. Alright, so let's talk to them again. Well done. That was a great something of young trainers. For people like you, the future of Pokemon is bright. As I am now the Pokemon Master of Masters. Anyway, on the next episode of Pokemon on the next episode, oh man, I'm sorry. On the next episode of Pokemon Silver, we'll be heading to the Ilex Forest to go find the Woodcutter's apprentice and battle Silver again. So until next time, it's been Jub, and I will see you all later. As always, have a good day.